Hi everyone, it's Deb. I have a haul and I have a few home things and big things that I'm going to show you first, and then I'll pause and then I'll come back with crafty things. The first haul is going to be from Hobby Lobby, which was this morning, Saturday the 24th, because I knew they wouldn't be open tomorrow. They never are open on Sunday, and Monday is Memorial Day, so I suspect they're not open then either. And I have, shame on me, been watching all these various videos of sale clearance items. So I went for some clearance items, and I also was looking for one other thing, and I came out with a lot more than I went for because none of this was on my list, but I thought these were beautiful. I'm kind of trying to change my colors in my kitchen. Last year we had all the wallpaper removed, which was really cute little Dutch people. And it's been there since we moved in the house in 2001. We're just getting a little tired of little Dutch people in my kitchen. So we made it kind of a neutral cream color, and my son originally wanted to paint the walls like a peach. And I'm like, how about we do like a cream and then we can get some peach things, towels and stuff. Well, these are sort of pinky peach, but I like them for spring. And they were 40% off. They were in the spring shop, so they were $8.29 full price, but $4.14 for 3 towels. So I didn't think that was too bad because I think at Dollar Tree you get $1.25 for one, right? So that would be 2.50, 3.75. So not much more than 3 at Dollar Tree, and they coordinate and they're cute, and yeah, so I got those. And these were also in spring. I have been looking for lunch-size plates that are microwavable, and they have all and lightweight. These are not really lightweight, but I got them anyway because they were only $1.49, 40, yeah, $1.49 each. I had to look at them closely because I thought maybe the finish was rubbing off, but I think they're just painted that way because they were all like that. There was a stack of them. I only got two. I'm watching what I eat and trying to keep my portions smaller, and using a lunch-size plate really helps. So I wanted microwave safe so that if I just have leftovers and want to reheat them on a plate, I can do that. And I really wanted the lightweight because I'm getting older and more klutzy, it seems like, and these could break. But these are dishwasher and microwave safe, and that was important to me. They were originally $6 each. So it's a salad plate, but it is microwave safe. So they don't really match anything in my decor, but I'm having such a hard time finding them. If anybody knows where to get lightweight microwave safe plates other than off Amazon, please let me know. Because they had all kinds of that melamine stuff, which is very lightweight, but all of it says dishwasher safe, do not microwave. So yeah. Now, of course, I'll be saving the wrappings here for junk journaling. So yes, that is staying in the craft room. Oh my goodness. And then I usually get these at Dollar Tree, but honestly, I'm not going to go to Dollar Tree now because I figure I got enough stuff. I have enough stuff in this room already, but I got two. They were called mini florals, and the his and hers, I think, were 50% off. I forgot to bring my receipt up. I'll have to do that when I go back down to take these down. So yeah, these were originally $5.99 each, so $6. So I think these were $3 each. This one from my dad's at the cemetery, and this one for my mom because it has a little bit of pink, and I was gonna just get her pink, but she also loves blue, so I think she would be happy with this one. And I hope they're not too big, honestly. And then also I have little mini patriotic flags, for the US, so I will use them as well. And then the last thing, I don't even know if I can get it in camera. Let me put these on my lap temporarily. Eep. Uh, I have, I have, projects, like my Strawberry Bliss book, and like I have a Bumblebee book, and I have something else I want to work on, and I have stacks of stuff all over my floor, and it's driving me insane because they're in different boxes and different sizes, and they're open, and stuff falls, and cardboard boxes, the flap breaks, and then everything flies out. So I don't think these were on sale. But I got a pack of four for $20, so that's $5 a piece. That's not too bad for these ones that are like 14, can I see the size? 14.6 by 14.6, because some of the boxes do not hold 12 by 12 paper, and I needed something that would. So yeah, I got one of these, and the colors are blue, sort of this, it's a pink, a purple, and a clear. Sorry. So I can remember which project is in which, like I could put the Strawberry Bliss one in the pink, right? So yeah, and then when that project is finished, I put all the stuff away, and then I can move on to the next project. Actually, I do have the receipt up here. Let me just check. But these were all 50% off, right? Spring. Yeah, spring was 50% off. Those were not on sale, right? They were $19.99. That's all right. I think it was a decent price. Normally I would wait, but I'm trying really hard not to go in the stores very often because this is what I do. I find stuff, I'm like, ooh, yeah. All right. I will be right back and I'll share my crafty haul. Okay. See you in a minute. Okay. I'm going to have crinkling, and I'm sorry about that, but I'll just pull everything out of bag one. There were two bags plus the plastic things weren't in a bag. Sorry. So I got this box, and I got this because I am getting quite a gel pen collection, and they're not all in fancy plastic containers or anything. Some of them, like the Pentels, are just in this. And I found these in my craft room. I had gotten it Tuesday morning. Whether or not they work or not, I don't know. But there's 36 gel pens in here. So I'm going to test them out. And if they work, they're going to go in here too. I wish I had found them ages ago. I hope the ink's not dried up. That one doesn't look too, well, it's silver. It's hard to tell. Let's look at a different color. I didn't even remember having these, so some of them kind of look neon-y, don't they? Anyway, I don't have room to have all these other little containers sitting around, so I think what I was thinking is I'd get a few different pencil cases and put them in here. Well, at Hobby Lobby I found one pencil case, which I'll show you from bag two, I think. So anyway, that's what I got this for, and it was pretty, and it was 50% off of $3.99, so it was $2 for this little box, so I thought that was nice. And I made sure to measure that I had a pen in my purse, and I made sure it was long enough because some of the boxes were square and not long enough to fit pens and stuff in. And then this was regular price. I thought it was 50% off. It was in the gift wrapping because the bag was 50% off. And sorry, I have too much stuff. I didn't get this to use as a bag. I got it to cut up for mermaid, except I'll probably use it in June. And even this pretty, I don't need ribbon at all, but isn't that pretty shimmery ribbon? Yeah, it's a huge bag, so I will probably have mermaid stuff for years. Anyway, that was $1.94, 50% off $3.49. So I would never pay $3.49 for a bag. That's just me. And I know Dollar Tree has big bags too, but I don't remember seeing one like this. And Like I said, I doubt I'm going to go to Dollar Tree now because I went to Hobby Lobby and I think their 50% off sale is pretty good, and Dollar Tree prices keep going up anyway. So, yeah, I got that. I already showed you the tissue, right? That was not on sale, but I just thought it was gorgeous. I don't have any tissue like this, and I figured that would be great for junk journals. I know you're not supposed to pay for junk journal stuff, but you know, people do. And $1.49, and that will go a long way because there's 8 20 by 20 inch papers in there. So let me put that with my junk journal stuff. Okay, then I got two things in jewelry only. These, I actually like them for me to add to earrings. They're very lightweight. They're wood, but they look like stained glass. I just thought these were really cool. That's probably my age showing through though. And then I got this ring for $1.37, and it's just a cute ring which I'll wear on my middle finger probably. Size 9. It's what I used to wear on my ring finger, but it's shrunk and it's like two arrows and a turquoise color thing in the middle. So that was $6.49 originally, down to $1.37, and these were also 50% off, so these were $2. Yeah, I just thought they were pretty. I tried not to, I didn't even go look at the beads and stuff. The beginning of the store, the front of the store, they had their 4th of July, Memorial Day kind of stuff, and it was 40% off. So I have some patriotic stuff. So all I got, I think these were on an end cap, were these red, blue, and clearish star gem sticker, 64 piece. So $1.49, which isn't much more than Dollar Tree either, right? Okay, and then I got one pack of ephemera. Now I did see Penny's Crafty Creations haul this. It was $1.24. Oh, I'm way up, huh? Sorry. But now it's blurry. There's the number. $4.99 down to $1.24. It has 36 designs, 36 pieces, so one design each. And I'm not going to open it. Penny did if you want to see the whole thing, but it's got, excuse me, various holidays. It's got Christmas and winter and Thanksgiving and fall and a 4th of July or Memorial Day, patriotic stuff. Little chickies and bunnies for Easter, Mother's Day, Easter blessings, um, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's, and they're just really pretty and cute. And I have a question for you all though. Answer me in the comments down below. How do you store your ephemera? Do you separate it and put it in like those photo boxes or in a book of pocket sleeves? How do you do it? Because I really want to know. Because I have stuff all over the place. Like I have summer stuff in a summer bin. Oh, that's another project. Summer and mermaids. So that's one of my project bins. My bee journal is a project bin. And right now, Strawberry Bliss is still a project bin. Um, and then I have junk journal stuff. And that won't all fit in one of those project bins. But we'll see. So anyway, let me know, how do you store your pre-cut ephemera or your homemade ephemera? How do you store it? And do you categorize it by holiday, by theme? What do you do? Okay, let me know. Thank you. Okay, and then here comes all the Paper Studio and Stickabilities. This is all Paper Studio clearance. And these were not in the back wall that says clearance. These were all mixed in with the stuff that wasn't on clearance. So you really had to keep your eye peeled for the orange, red, I think it's neon orange, right? I don't know. Reduced sticker, clearance stickers. One thing I was looking for, I did not find that Penny showed, Penny's Crafty Creations was, and I don't really need it, but she showed some cardstock, but it had, almost as though you had put Distress oxides on the paper in various colors and then spritzed it with water. It had that look to it, and I really, really wanted that. I mean, I can do it myself, but my store didn't have any of that. There were a couple empty slots in the cardstock area. They did have the 12 by 24 cardstocks. I didn't want it because I don't have anywhere to store it. So, and I don't want to cut it down. And I don't really need any 8.5 by 11 cardstock because I have a ton of it, a ton. So, I got this bright floral sticker book. All right, this kind of they have a reduced sticker on both sides, which is okay, except you can't see the whole picture. There we go. And if it would be clear. Anyway, yeah, it's really cute. I don't want to open it, but I do like the brights. And I can use that in my planner, or I can just use it in my journaling. I do have a couple other books from them that's more greenery and stuff. And I forget about them for my journaling and ATCs and stuff, so I need to get them out. This this was a, should I get this or not? These are called Disco Ball dimensional stickers. They were 87 cents down from 3.49. I could see where people might not want to use them, but I thought they were kind of cool, and I guess that's the 70s, 80s coming out in me too. I was a child of the 60s and 70s, so yeah, anyway, and then 80s came along and it was all disco and big puffy hair. I don't remember much about that time as far as going to, I don't think I ever, maybe once I went to a disco and that was it. But I had an idea for these, some of them anyway, so we'll see if I ever get around to it. And then this one, well, okay. I have a bunch that were $1.99 down to 49. This was the only one. There was one Penny got, it was really pretty, but I liked this one, and I didn't see the one she got that had some florals that went with a Papercraft kit. They didn't have that, either of the Papercraft kits that Penny got, which probably is okay, although one of them I really liked. Well, both of them I really liked. Anyway, the autumn one especially, and they didn't have it. They were pretty picked over on the Papercraft kits, so, which are hanging. They are on a hanging rack. Um, so this one says, show kindness always, happiness blooms from within, live every moment, flourish and grow. Hope, happy, love, life is beautiful, every day is a fresh start. And it repeats. There's 2 sheets, I think. 34 pieces. So yeah, I'm thinking there's 2 sheets of 17 in there. And it's from 2022. So I guess that's why it's on clearance. You know, I had a thought. With Walmart getting rid of their stickers and now with these tariffs, I wonder if they're going to stop um, having stickers. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. This one was more. It was in Paper Studio La Petite. These are all gnomes. I'll show them each to you, but this one is, well, there's the number 226 9918. 2269918, which is, there we go. It was 87 cents down from 3.49. 11 pieces, and I just thought those were adorable. They are very dimensional, but you know, if you don't want all that dimension, you can take one of the foamy dots off the back, and there's even a little butterfly and a little toadstool, their little gnome house mushroom. Really cute. These were all originally $1.99. Now these are different. These are like a puffy sticker, where these are dimensional stickers and they're more paper with little gems and stuff on them. Anyway, so we have Easter gnomes, July 4th or Memorial Day gnomes, Valentine's Day gnomes, St. Patrick's Day gnomes, and Christmas gnomes. And they were all 49 cents each, so that's $1, $2, $2.50 for 5 packs of stickers, and plus 87, so we'll say 3, plus this one, a little over 3, plus this one, $4 worth of stickers here, and then this was $1.24, so about $5 worth of stickers. And I don't count these as stickers. I count these more as gems, even though they call them gem stickers. So that is that clearance item stuff. And now let me see, do I have any other? I think the other stuff is regular price. Yep. I got this pencil case. It was in the art area. It was not on sale. I asked a clerk if they had pencil cases, and she said, well, probably not the cheap school kinds. I might have to go to Dollar Tree, because remember I said about that box. This one was only $2.99, and I thought it would be good to hold like one set of some kind of pens in here. Should I save that? It's pretty crinkled up. Yes, I'll save it. I can make something out of it if I flatten it. Oh, this is terrible being a junk journalist, and I will probably save this tag because I think that's kind of cool, and it's really thick. Clip-on utility case, but I figure I can put some pens in, like, for example, I could put my Micron black pens in here and put them in the case or something, one of the other sets. And then I can put other ones in the box loose. But they only had one of these, or I probably would have got 3 or 4 and then put little labels on them or something. So that, I got that. It was in the art department on the bottom shelf, because I didn't see them the first time I walked in the art department. Oh, but I did see on the bottom shelf they had one set of Derwent ink tints and one set of Derwent something else. Color something? Color Fast? I don't know. Can't remember. I didn't get them. They weren't on sale. And neither were these next two things on sale, but these were also in the art, on the end cap of the art department. I got 2 coloring books. I have wanted this one, Johanna Basford Magical Worlds. I will not do a flip through because I'm learning that there are issues with people stealing designs from the flip throughs. So if you want to find somebody else that's done that, or you've seen somebody coloring in it, great. But I have her little book, The Small Worlds, I think, small. I can't get to it right now, but I'm using it for my Coloring with Tess gel pen collab. But this one, just really quickly, it has some larger, but they're not huge. And then there's some pages that have little pictures too. So I thought, how cool. I might use colored pencil with this one though. And then this one is by Jane Madey. They had a bunch, but oh my gosh, I might have had to just get it just because of this picture. This has heartfelt affirmations to brighten your day. So it has the sayings. This one was $7.79. This was $10.79. They did have some Creative Haven for like $4.79, but I didn't like the ones they had. I like the ones I have better. So look at that. That's shiny. Huh. Anyway, I'll just do a real quick. There's some small ones in here too, like multiple things, and then there's some bigger pictures. But all of them have some sayings. A little squirrel. So I just really thought it was cute, and I can do a little bit at a time in it. Oh, I like that creativity one. The best things in life are free. Yeah, creativity. Okay. Hugs. I like that one. That might be one of my first ones. Tea. So anyway, some days I need these little affirmations. Oh, I like the black one too. And they're single-sided, and the paper is pretty nice. It's not real heavy, but it's not thin, and it's smooth. It's very smooth. So I think it'd be all right for alcohol markers, but as long as you put your paper in between. But that picture, that cute cat there just got me. Ugh. So that's my Hobby Lobby. Stay tuned here in a second. I'll come right back. I have a Walmart haul which actually I did before I did Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, unintentional. I went there for birdseed. I came out with a lot more than birdseed. See you in a minute. Okay, so before I get into Walmart, I forgot to show you this. I don't usually buy wood rubber stamps. I don't have anywhere to store them. But this was a little bee, and I have that bee journal going on, and I just thought it was cute. It was regular price, $2.29. I should have waited, but like I said, I don't go to Hobby Lobby once a week or once a month even. So, in fact, I have spent more than my allotment of budget for May. So probably the next 3 months, I'm going to be a no spend, at least 3 months. So yeah, so I got that too. Also, last week, Monday, I met my cousin in Lancaster, PA, at a big mall there called Park City. Anyway, we walked around the mall, which actually is alive and well compared to mine, which has one anchor store and everything else is pretty much toast, and except for medical center. Anyway, I don't need a planner, but I got this little planner thinking I could do what I'm doing with my composition book, like, or I can leave parts of it open. It's 2024 to 25. Obviously I could use part of it, but I have a 25 planner. So I was thinking I could glue pages together, gesso them or something, and use it like a mini art journal slash glue book, which I've never done a glue book in my life. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but it was only $1.50. I think originally, well, this says it was $5.99, so that's not really a great sale, but it's okay. They'll be a lot cheaper in 2026, but it has a nice cover that'll last, and yeah, I just got it because they had a lot of nice stuff in that Hallmark store, and I just, yeah, can't, nope, don't need stuff sitting around getting dusty. So that goes in my junk journal pile too, as does this tissue box. And this is the thing that I pulled off the new tissue box because these are perfect for making tags. This is actually going the wrong way, but you know, you can cut that off and put a little hole there for, or just not, and cover this up and leave this the way it is, and you've got a nice tag. I don't love this design, but it's better than some of the other ones I have. So, and it's got blues and stuff, so I can use that for something. Or I can just use the cardboard and cover all of this up, right? And show the cardboard side and make a little mini junk journal with it. I think I might try that. Anyway, when I get around to it, haha. And then just some envelopes I saved for junk mail, American Red Cross return mail. Oops, that shows my address, sorry. But it opened clean, and yeah. And I really don't know why I brought this. Maybe I was thinking the red, white, and blue. I don't know. That's a sale paper from the anchor store at the mall. Yeah. I don't usually save them. I might have meant to put that in the recycle. Okay, Walmart. First thing I have is fabric. This one was called a fat quarter. I don't know if I have the receipt in here anymore. No, I don't. So I'm sorry, I don't remember the prices. These were pretty cheap though. I think they were both like $1.77. And I don't usually need whole bunches of fabric, but I thought this was so pretty for summer, you know, beachy theme. Let's just, well, take some of this off. I just obliterated that. They were in the material area. There's a little bin in my store anyway that has little fat quarters, and this is not called, oh yeah, no, oh yeah, it is called a fat quarter, but I think these were priced different. Anyway, I love this, the greens and the teals and the butterflies, of course. So I will put these in my fabric bin. I'm not going to take the other one off while you wait. I'm sorry. for journaling and such, or whatever I so choose. So let's see what this is like. And bonus, there's a piece of cardboard. But there it is. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors of it. So that was Walmart. I did look in Hobby Lobby. You know, they have a clearance wall where the ribbon and fabric is. I didn't like any of the ribbons on sale. They just weren't me. And I will open this, but I'm not going to make you watch me take the label off again. Not that you have to anyway. And yes, another bonus piece of cardboard. Cool. This is so pretty. I just love the colors. The green and blue, teal. It's like a teal blue. And of course, you know, if you know me at all, you know I love butterflies. Yeah. And it has like print and postage stamps and stuff in the background. And I just love it. That will be a really beautiful journal cover someday. Someday when I have more time in my life, right? I have a lot of time, but I don't know where it goes. Okay, then the rest of this, I think, is mostly all for coloring. Oh, no, well, one other thing. You know, I've been having a discussion with, online with the people that are hosting hashtag Let's Craft Together 2025, I think it is, or Let's Make Together 2025, about half composition books. A lot of people didn't know they existed, but um, the regular size I tend to get around the time back to school happens, because right after back to school they go on sale at like Target and stuff, and sometimes they're a lot cheaper than getting the Dollar Tree ones, um, and even cheaper than Walmart sometimes, if you or look at Walmart after school starts. But Walmart had these little minis, and they're solid colors, purple, blue, and sort of an orangey coral color. Not my favorite, but yeah, and I can do so much with them and alter them too. So yeah, I got those. And I didn't have these. These are colored pencils, but they're twistables. I will do a separate video to swatch them because I have no idea how these work, but I thought they looked interesting. And there's 30 of them in there. No, I don't think any of these things were on sale, so don't get mad at me. And then I did get one pack of limited edition, includes 8 retired colors crayons. Now, I have had, since my kids were little, a cookie tin full of crayons. They're like probably 2 or more of those 64 count boxes thrown in there. Some of them are broken because you know how kids are, right? Anyway, I got myself a new box of crayons, and I guess I'll swatch these two, but these are the colors. It says "We're Back." I can't read them. Magic. Okay, let me get my glasses because I can't see that light color in this bright light. If I can get my glasses on. Under my headset. Dandy. I guess like Dandelion. Magic. Mint. Blizzard Blue. Blizzard Blue. It's called Blizz. Violet Blue. Lemon Yellow. Angie. Orange Red. Raw Umber is Brie, and Mully for Mulberry. Anyway, this special 32 count box features 8 retired colors, including dandelion, but hurry, they're only available for a short time before the carefree days of retirement call them back. So, from one retiree to another, yeah. I got crayons. Never thought I'd do that, but anyway. And you know I love my ink joys, right? My Papermade ink joys. I believe these were $9.97 each for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens. These are metallic, shines on light and dark paper. I'll have to try it on dark paper. Now these are 0.8 millimeter. So these metallic ones are a little bit more of a medium point compared to the regular InkJoy, which is a 0.7 millimeter. But they are a gel pen. And I do have some metallics in my set with from Hobby Lobby. But I just wanted the Papermate ones. And then these are the brights. I think they had pastel too, but the white is nice to have. Yeah, and these say bright right on them. And it says they are 0.7, so they're the same tip as the regular other InkJoys. I don't know if they're cheaper on Amazon to get these sets. Oh, this one says new, the metallics. And this one says pops on light and dark paper as well. So interesting. Bright and metallic. So, yep, got more gel pens. So thus I need the pen case, right? In the box. I think I'm going to end up putting all my Papermates in that box. And then I'll put something else in the maybe, no, not colored pencils. Maybe my microns and I have three white Jelly Roll pens. So I might put my black and white pens. These are fine tip, different tips. These are by Sakura, I think. I showed these before. Pigma Micron. Oh, who makes these? Yep, Sakura, Japan. So I haven't used them much yet. I think once I used them. Okay, guys, that is my Walmart haul and my Hobby Lobby haul you already saw. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any favorites of what I showed you. I'm not going to bring all the Hobby Lobby stuff up here again. And yeah, let me know your favorites down below. And what would you like to see me use first? I can't guarantee I'll do it because even though I'm retired, I seem to keep myself busy enough that my time is limited now. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful holiday weekend, and I will see you again Sunday. Bye.